how to deal with the micromanagers, not able to get the promotion in my company, how to manage the relationship with boss, super boss, skip level, team, stakeholder, office politics, and I have hit the plateau. How many of you are facing these challenges? All right. So let's talk about the solution. Very simple solution, which I'll be giving you. A 4-step solution. First is the performance. The question you need to ask is my performance is credible in the marketplace? Marketplace is both internal and external organization. That is the first question. So can I compete with anybody in the world? Can I compete in my industry domain function? And I am so good in this. That is a credibility. Second aspect is my performance consistent in nature? That is the reliability aspect. Now there you need to ask the question that, okay, am I being able to deliver the same thing in the pressure situation, in a different situation, with a different people, with a different job, and so on and so forth. So your credibility, your reliability. Then comes your visibility. Do I have a great equation with my boss? That means, do I have a trust-based relationship with my boss? Do my boss and the skip level know what am I doing and what am I capable of both? Do my boss and my skip level know both? What am I doing and what am I capable of? What you are doing may not be what you are capable of. What you are capable of may be more than what you are doing right now. Your visibility in the market, especially in the mid-career, is just not about your performance. Your visibility in the market is all about your capability. How much you are capable of, what kind of problem that you can solve, what complexity of the problem that you can solve, what intensity of the problem that you can solve. That defines your visibility and not your routine work. Most of the people are looking for the visibility is, okay, my boss knows my work and he will understand and he will give me the promotion. That's not going to happen in a normal walk of life. You need to create a visibility based on your credibility, your reliability, and your capability. Because this, nobody can replace. Your office politics is, I have written the statement today in the email. I'm not sure whether you have seen or not. It's not the noise of the underperformer. It's not the noise of the underperformer that is causing the growth issues. It is the silence of the performers that is causing the stagnancy and underpaid situation. It's never the noise of the underperformer that is actually creating the underperformance and undervalued situation. It is always the silence of the performers. And most of the mid-career professionals are silent about that performance, because of which they are underpaid, undervalued, and underachieved. This is what is the real challenge. This is why you need to learn these 3 elements: your credibility, your reliability, and the capability. Now, does the capability require the new skills? Yes, no. Are you building your capabilities? Are you actually getting the new skills? Are you stacking up your skills? If no, you are not deserving any growth as well. Because most of the people do not fail in the credibility and the consistency and reliability. They fail in the capability itself. Solving the next level of problems. That is the capability. Then comes the influence. Now, what is that influence? Influence is consistently showing up with your work, with your initiative, with your participation, and with your contribution. That means people should be telling that, hey, if I want to solve this problem, I want to go to this person. If I want to give this difficult project, I think this is the guy who can handle this project. If I have a bad client, this is the guy, let him communicate with that. If this project is not moving forward, let me probably call back to this person. That is an influence. Now, there are 2 kinds of influence that you need to build: internal and external. Internal, you can showcase your performance, influence, visibility, and so on and so forth. External, you can showcase through the LinkedIn. That is precisely the reason from the day 1 of your session, we ask you to be in the 30 days challenge, create your post consistently in the marketplace, that what kind of problems that you can solve, what kind of achievement that you have in your career. If you make it visible to the people, people will notice you. How many of you have experienced it through the 30 days challenge? Can I get the answers from the people who have been consistent on this? It is a potential opportunity. How many of you are struggling that people are not giving you a promotion for years and years together? So ask yourself a very simple question, a self-reflecting question. Is it something wrong with me? That is the first question. Second, am I capable? And the third question you need to ask is, Is there an opportunity available? So what people are doing is right now, every organization is going for the flatter hierarchy. Do you all agree with that? They're making it flatter and flatter organizations. Yeah. And why they are doing it? Because they don't have to actually promote the people every now and then. Are you seeing that trend now? So if you are in a senior manager, you will find that after 2 levels, there is a CEO. Now, this is where you need to ask, correct? That is there an opportunity available at that level? So let's say you are a senior manager, you want to be a general manager, you are dying to be a general manager, you have all the qualities of becoming a general manager, but there is no position of general manager going to be vacant or vacant in your organization. What is the use of you banging your head on the wall and saying, oh, why am I not growing in this organization? Bloody, it is 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 8 years. Nobody is promoting me. My boss is bad. Company is bad. Everything is bad. Have you actually analyzed your company and the hierarchy and ask yourself a question? Unless and until my boss doesn't go, I'm not going to get that position. So am I waiting for my boss to go? Or should I need to probably find out some opinion, some option outside? How many of you are realizing that mistake? Just type in G for guilty. If you're making that mistake of banking your head for no reason and asking a wrong question again, oh, why am I not growing? That's not the question. The question is, first, do I have an opportunity to grow? That means, does it have the hierarchy available? If hierarchy is not available, come on, you're not going to grow in that organization, however good you are. Now, let me give you a solution. Solution is twofold. The first is a very simple option. Search the destination which can value you. The second option is find out the lateral positions. What we do is we feel that I need to grow in this vertical only. That is our limiting belief. How many of you realize that? Just type in G for guilty if you are guilty for that. I need to be growing in this organization only in this vertical. I am only good at this. Now, what the question is coming to? Are you expanding your capabilities? That is a question. Now, if you do not expand your capacity and capability, you are going to get stuck in that vertical. So help me understand. There are 7 functions in the business, okay? Sales, marketing, finance, HR, your operations, your legal, and your R&D. Which function has the most potential of becoming a CEO based on your experience? It is always the sales, marketing, and the finance. These 3 people have the highest probabilities of becoming the CEO. Do you agree with that? Now, let's say you are in an operation. I'm just taking an example, so don't quote me. If you are in an operation and you feel that, okay, I want to be a CEO of a company earning 1 crore rupees and so on and so forth. By any means, is it possible for you to reach to that level as well? You have to spend at least 20 years in that role in order to get to a position of a COO. I'm not saying it is not possible. Or what we call in general as a CXO positions. Okay, you put in anything now. CFO, CMO, CSO, CHRO, and so on and so forth. Okay? You can put it whatever you want. Now, this is the question you need to ask. Am I restricting myself if I know that in my current capacity and the capability, I do not have an opportunity to go to the next level? First, I have to find the next level in the next organizations. That is the easiest option, as I told you. But let's say I'm actually ready to explore. Can I explore the lateral options? That is a question you need to ask. Can I explore the lateral option? Why are we not exploring the lateral options? Please understand, in the mid-career, you are going to hit the plateau. Plateau is called the ceiling, beyond which you will not be able to see. How many of you have hit that plateau? Just type in me in the comment box if you have hit that. I'm not saying none of you will be able to make the CEO, my friend. Please don't quote me again. I'm saying the chances and the inclination are less. The reason is your preparation is also less. Think about it. You have already lost 10, 15, 20, 30 years and you have not even prepared for the CEO. CEOs or the executive leadership require minimum 5 to 10 years of track record where you are very good at your achievement. Do you agree with that? Are you preparing for that? Or are you just changing the job? Are you just looking for that? Acha mujhe job mil jaye, main khush. Or are you just looking for promotion? Acha mujhe promotion mil gaya, main khush. Are you preparing for that? That is where the next level comes. Are you advancing yourself, or you're just waiting for the right time to happen? First, mujhe CXO position to do, then only I'll probably prepare for the CXO skills. What rubbish is that? You need to put in your effort first, input first, achievement, track record. Then people will tell you, okay, now you are capable of becoming a CEO. Please go and take this position. Now you can earn 20 crore, 30 crore. Yeah. You can become a Rajesh and probably earn the 26 crore in the last year and then still resign from TCS. Possible. But do you have that track record? Have you expanded your capabilities? Unfortunately, the answer for most of the mid-career professional, even in this room, is no. Unfortunately, I'm not saying that you are not capable. I'm saying that you are not solving that level of problem. Neither you are preparing yourself for that. And that's a truth we need to digest. And if we have digested, we need to now ask ourselves, now, how do I need to grow? I can grow two ways. Either I grow in money very fast, or I grow in designation very fast, or both in fast. Three options are available. If you want both, you need to prepare for it. If you want a designation growth, you have to become more capable. If you want just the money growth, you just apply any option, find out some topics, tips from the career acceleration mastery, change your job, and you'll be happy with your 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50%. And you will say, Rakesh, thank you very much. You have changed the job. So you need to ask yourself, if I have a financial focus, then why don't I actually make myself capable to get the highest level of growth? How many of you realize that? There is nothing wrong in putting the focus on the finances. So why would I be settled down on the 15%, 20% or 30%? Why wouldn't I actually make myself capable of getting 100% and then my next 5 years are settled? How many of you are realizing? Now I'll increase my capabilities. That is the strategy need to be put in place. Can I learn something which can get me there? Then in parallel, can I make myself capable? Capability, mindset, approach. That's what I told you. I've given you the solution earlier as well. Mindset, skill set, and the inspired actions. So do you have that mindset? Do you have that skills? And have you taken the inspired actions? That will take you there. Increase your financial thermostat so much that you get the 2x salary and you get that status, respect, and authority that you deserve. It is that level. Are you ready to work for it? That is the question. Are you ready to work for it is the question, which is a transition. I want to move from field A to field B. I want to move to the leadership role. That is what? Sunday, my friend. Gap is defined on Sunday. Action you need to take is on Sunday. Okay? The solution is very simple. Exposure. Do I have an exposure to that level? So let's say a lot of people are going for the data analysis certificate, machine learning, AI, Six Sigma, PMP, executive MBA, this and this. Nothing wrong with any of this certificate that you are going for right now. Ask yourself a question. Is it reinforcing my exposure to that level? Second, do I have an experience in that area? Do I have an achievement in that area? Or can I actually articulate my current achievement to that area? For example, let me give you my example so that you understand, okay? For 12 years, I didn't have a single person reporting to me in my organization. All the people were only metrics reporting to me. That means they have a functional reporting to me. I used to carry a 15 site leaders reporting to me when I was just 28 years old. 15 global site reporting to me, okay? But these were all functional reporting, no direct reporting. I was not responsible for their appraisal. I can give the feedback, but I'm not responsible for the appraisal. Now, this is where you need to ask a question, a very, very simple question that you need to ask. Okay? The question is, have I actually demonstrated the ability to lead? I do not have a leadership designation, so nobody is reporting to me. Have I demonstrated the ability to lead? If I can demonstrate the ability to lead, through my articulation, I'll be the winner. People will be convinced. How many of you are realizing that? So if you do not have a position, don't say that I cannot reach to that position. Can I actually articulate that I have an ability to lead that position? Now it could be a transition. It could be a next level. It could be a very big position. It could be a high potential position and so on and so forth. Doesn't matter. How many of you are realizing that? So you need to ask yourself a very simple questions to yourself. Do I have an exposure? Do I have an experience? Do I have an achievement? And can I articulate